3 years ago, I was a part of significant trauma, and going through that really put me into a very dark mindset. I woke up in the morning all happy, ready for Valentine's Day, and I saw my mom was hugging my dog. She was crying. She was like, "He's gone." And that's when I remember falling to my knees, just crying and begging him to come back.
We started seeing this dark spot.
I kind of got into a lot darker mindset. I met this guy online. I fell head over heels for him way too fast. The relationship started off great, we were happy, and I eventually was like, okay, I think I'm gonna tell my good friend and introduce them together. But that's when things started getting really weird. Both relationships grew really toxic. We would be fighting all the time. The night before my dad's birthday, she told me he was cheating on me, and that caused me to have a major anxiety attack, and I ended up in the hospital.
As a mother, it was really hard to watch. Just see the hurt our daughter was experiencing. It was definitely very, very challenging.
So about a month later, I was searching online for our annual father-daughter dance to figure out the date. I couldn't find it, so I called the rec center to ask, hey, are you doing your father-daughter dance? And they said, not this year because of COVID.
It just seemed like she was hitting one brick wall after another.
It was really tough because we always looked really forward to the daddy-daughter dances. We usually do 1 or 2 a year.
She finally came up and just broke down and said, I need help. I need help. And her dad and I were, crying out for help from God, asking him, please help us to guide her in the right direction.
Through all this, I previously had thoughts of suicide, but this time, from all I went through, I decided to actually attempt it. I remember sitting there on my bed, I was saying goodbye to my dog. I had a suicidal note saying goodbye to my parents, and I love them. As soon as I went to go put the knife back on to finish up, I just felt God's hand was grabbing my wrist, and I loud and clearly heard God's voice tell me not to do it. He said, don't, I have better things in store for you.
My wife was driving down the road and saw a big old trailer off of I-25 that says, Relationships, Colorado Youth Outdoors.
There was this very loud voice that said, you need to check into this for Edalina. I looked into the program and I'm like, wow, that's totally right up Edalina's alley.
Instead of just going to the little daddy-daughter dance, we now have weeks and weeks of fun.
Doing the outdoor recreation and learning new activities kind of helped me realize that I wasn't supposed to be this dark person who has dark thoughts, that I'm supposed to be this happy, charming girl who loves the outdoors. Going through the core program really helped lift me up and brighten me up, kind of like the sunshine coming out after a thunderstorm, and there's a big rainbow. CYO staff is very incredible. They're very loving, kind, and caring people. They're very good at their job. They're very accepting. They don't judge you for what you wear or how your hair looks. It's just perfect. That's the only way I can put it. It's perfect. I've always been a daddy's girl my whole life, but going through CORE really helped bring my mom and I together into a closer and tighter bond. I could be in a horrible mood, come to CYO, come to Swift Ponds, and within an hour, I am smiling and bright and my happy self again.
I just started seeing a change in her. It was a God thing. It was a total God thing.